Hello and welcome to this computer science standard level review of topics 1 to 10 to 1 through 12. Today we'll be covering three crucial topics: the consequences of failing to involve end users in system design, social and ethical implications of IT systems, usability and system planning, and finally a conclusion about the soul. So first of all, what are the consequences of involving end users in the design? Well, the consequences are that the system might not be aligned with the user needs. So it might not address the actual user requirements, and it can lead to inefficiencies and reduced productivity. It can also mean reduced user adoption, which means that users may resist or avoid using the new IT system, and can lead in underutilization of the IT investments, which means it will be used less and be more negative than positive. It can also mean increased training costs, which a non-intuitive system may require more extensive training and may lead to ongoing support issues and reduced efficiency. And finally, potential system failure, which critical use cases might be overlooked and system might not perform as expected in real-world scenarios, which were or massive drawbacks for the company. Now we can also have a look at a real IB question. This IB question is from May of 2017, paper 1, time zone 0, section B, question 11. Explain two possible consequences of failing to involve the end user in the design process of a new IT system for a small business. And possible answers from the mark scheme. So this is a 2-mark question, which means that we need, well, 2 of these reasons and 1 mark per reason. So for example, a misalignment with user needs, reduced user adoption, increased training time and costs, slower return on investment, decreased employee satisfaction, and increased risk of system failure, which are all the ones that we've personally mentioned before, plus some extra ones like lower ROI. And for this question, you would need to include maximum 2 marks, but 1 per mark. So next point we will talk about is social and ethical implications of introducing a new IT system. So first of all, we have privacy concerns. For example, collection and storage of personal data, risk of unauthorized access or data breaches, and the balancing convenience with privacy protection is really difficult nowadays. Second one, we've got job displacement. So automation leading to job losses in certain sectors, and need for reskilling and adapting to new job roles, and this is all very bad, but it can also create potential for new types of jobs. Then a digital divide can be created. What is that? Well, that is an unequal access to technology and information, which can have a great impact on education and economic opportunities, and widening gap between tech-savvy and tech-limited populations. So this more impacts more economically developed countries, which have more access to tech, and will further have a negative impact on less economically advanced populations. And finally, an environmental impact, which means that energy consumption of IT infrastructure will always keep going up and up and up, and e-waste from rapid technological turnover will always increase. And this is all very negative, but it also provides support for sustainable practice in the IT industry. Next, we will follow this up with a real IB question. Other than data migration, describe 2 aspects of change management that may arise from this takeover. Well, this is a takeover that is occurring as part of a larger question. This is from the May 2017 paper, so same paper as before. And the mark scheme, this is also a short answer question, 2 marks, should not take you very long. And there's many different, as you can see, reasons: employee training, cultural integration, communication strategy, process redesign, leadership alignment, resistance management, and stakeholder engagement and performance monitoring. So these are all different reasons, from stuff like leadership alignment, which ensures that leaders from both organizations in the changeover are aligned on the goals and strategies, to, for example, performance managing, where we have to make sure that we're watching KPIs. Now, the final topic that we will be covering is usability factors in system planning. So there's several usability factors, and usability is a term that refers to the overall ease of use and learnability of a system. So the first one is efficiency, which measures how quickly users can perform tasks after learning the system. And efficient design should minimize unnecessary steps and provide shortcuts for a user. Then also learnability, which indicates how easy it is for users to accomplish basic tasks. Memorability, which refers to how easily users can regain proficiency after not using the system for a while. Error prevention and recovery, which focuses on minimizing errors and helping users recover from them. And user satisfaction, which measures how enjoyable and overall how fun it is to use. This is one that is influenced by aesthetic design, responsiveness, and overall user experience. Now let's consider this exam question from May of 2014. And asks, identify two features that need to be considered when planning a new computing system for an organization. Now we have got compatibility with existing systems, scalability to accommodate future growth, cost, user requirements or needs, security features, performance, and all of these other ones, just training and requirements for staff for reliability and uptime expectations. And these are also quick response questions, which lead up to a maximum of 2 marks in this same question. And these are just things that you should know, and you should know how to write quickly. So now, in conclusion, involving end users in the design of IT systems is crucial for ensuring that their needs are met, which will promote user adoption and reduce training costs. Additionally, researching and addressing social and ethical implications, which the most important one being privacy concerns and job displacements, will help ensure responsible technology use. And by focusing on usability factors such as user satisfaction, organization can create effective systems that benefit both users and society in general. And overall, a thoughtful approach to a system design will ultimately lead to a successful outcome for all of the stakeholders.